What's up everyone, welcome to Kaiser channel. When speaking about Gundam toys, there's no doubt Bandai is the biggest maker. And they have a sneaky way to make money off from us collectors, like slightly modifying the base mold to create multiple variants, like the Metal Build Gundam XCS series. Or they just reuse the same mold, add a little different colors to it, and push it out as a complete new product like the one we have right here, the Metal Build Gundam Astray Red Frame Kai alternative version. Some of you might have remembered around 2.5 years ago there was already a Gundam Astray Red Frame Kai that was released in Metal Build, which we have here on the left. So today we will be comparing the major differences between the two and to determine whether or not you should keep the 2017 version or the alternative version on the right. Or some of you might say, hey, why not both? Before we get started, I'll be referring the alternative version as new version and the 2017 as the old version going forwards. Keep that in mind. So without wasting any more time, let us get started. First to start is the packaging. Both versions is lined up right here and they're virtually the same with the exception of some details here and there in certain parts which we will cover later. Next is the second layer. Again, they're virtually the same except for the logo on the base stand and some coloring on the parts as well. Now there's a major differences between the two, which are these parts right here on the right. Now these three parts, to be exact, if you count the joint part on the right here, while the old version doesn't have it. Next, we will be comparing it parts by parts to see it more clearly and in depth, but we'll cover only the parts that has differences for the sake of time. So if we didn't cover it, you can safe to assume that it is the same for both versions. Major differences is the logo in the base stand. The old version has the Kai character, which stands for modify, while the new version has the pilot logo on it. Moving along, we have the beam saber handle. Obviously, the old one is just pure white with no details on it, and the new version has its silver coat near the tips and the trigger right there. Other than that, it is white. But you'll notice that the supposedly white portion on the new version is actually more towards light gray than it is of white. Keep in mind this as we continue with the video since other parts of the new version is like this as well. Here we have is the shield. The new version has the pilot logo in white with the metallic black underneath compared to the old version, which is the logo in colors with a glossy black as the base. The new version definitely looks a lot better with the metal black color, but I do have one request though, which is if only they had put that logo in color in the new version, just like they have on the old. But hey, with what it is right now, it already looks fantastic. Don't you guys agree? Next, we have the Red Frame's beloved katana, the Kiku Ichimonji or the Jabara Straight. As you can see, the gold on the new version is a lot pale compared to the old version, which is a lot more outstanding. As for the blades, the only difference is that cross that is painted gold, while on the old version, it's not painted at all. It's the same metallic color that is the rest of the blade. Also, the tip of the scalp board is orange on the old version, and on the new, it has become gold. Personally, I like the old version better as the contrast sticks out more. Having that said, both of them looks actually really great on its own, especially the gold cross on the blade. What do you guys think? Here we have the basic backpack of the red frame. We have the corner part here colored green on the new version with the metallic black, while the old version is completely gloss black, which makes it look kind of dull, so without a doubt the new version prevails. What's better than Red Frame's katana? Obviously, it's the bigger blade, which we have here right here, the technical arms in lance form lined up together. The new version has these new design lines across the piece, giving it a very unique look, while the old version doesn't have these lines and has these logos only. The new design on the new version is great, however, I like my things to be symmetrical, so for this, I'll go with the old version. The base stand of the technical arms has its difference. The old version has text on it with a solid background with the logo of the technical arms in its delta form. As for the new version, they have a little more design on the text, but the logo of the technical arms is in lance form. For someone like me who likes swords, buster blade, and katana, I'm loving this stand very much. With the new design on the text, background, and the lens, which makes it absolutely terrific. For the old version, there's no issue with the text, but the logo, the first thing that came to my mind is a crab. So the new version has actually made a significant improvement on the stand. Now to the main attraction, the actual red frame itself. Right off the bat, there is noticeable differences in the design and some of its colors, such as the side of the arm, the torso, the knee section, and the circle at the ankle. Aside from those, most important are the redesign of the shoulders. The old version, the only movement available are up and down near the joint parts to the body. But the new version, the front piece of the shoulder part can actually slide up and down. Also, this centerpiece at the top of the shoulder can move up and down as well. What's more important is that the entire top section can actually be removed and easily put back in just like this. It is not clear what the intention of this gimmick is for, so if you know what this is for, let me know in the comments below. Earlier in the video, I did mention that there are parts that only exist with the new version, but not with the old, which are the parts I have right here in front of you. On the left, we have this part that is for the red frame, so that it can equip backpacks from the Metal Build Strike Gundam, such as the Owl Striker backpack or the gun barrel, or any other strike backpack equipments that they might have in the future. This piece is only in the new version. As far as I know, there is no other option set or any other packs that comes with this piece, other than this new version, so it's very exclusive. As for this part right here, this is for the Strike Gundam and has a similar function to the piece just now, but only vice versa. It is for you to have the Strike Gundam to equip the red frames backpack, such as the tactical arms, the power red arms, the big arms, or any other that might come out in the near future. If you wish to get the new version just for this piece for your Strike Gundam, then I strongly discourage you to do so. Because this part actually does come with another option set that is sold separately, which is this Calavage option set right here. This set, each set comes with one sword as well as one of this piece right here. So don't go get the new version of the red frame just for this piece alone. That's it on the comparison of differences part by part. To answer the question in the beginning of the video whether or not to get the new version, and my honest opinion is that you can actually keep the old version and do not have to get the new version. Couple reasons for that. Number one, the white in the new version is not as pure as it is on the old version. Clearly, the old version is very white compared to the new version, which is somewhat light gray. Number two, it is the metallic purple and blue in the torso that bugs me a lot. While on the old one it's silver, but it has a little bit of pink tone to it. But that doesn't bother me too much, and definitely not as bad as the new version. Number three, the gold on the new version is just lacking. Unlike the old version, which really shines out very well, the new version you will need to take a closer look before you can actually tell it is gold. And if you look from it from afar, it can easily be mistaken as silver rather than it is as gold. Number four, the old version is actually very accurate to the anime than it is on the new version, which I really like about it. Now, I'm not saying that the new version is bad or anything. They have actually done a really good job in adding new design on the tactical arms, the new decals that's added into it, the metallic black paint like the one on the body is a lot better than the old version. But more importantly is the redesign of the shoulder piece, which is fabulous. If only they have some way to put it onto the old version, then I have nothing to complain. Last but not least, it has that exclusive parts for the red frame for you to equip the Strike Gundam backpack if you need. So what do you guys think? Do you like the old version or the new version better? You have the same issue with the whiteness like I do? Or even the torso color? Or maybe the gold on the katana? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Hope you guys find this video useful for you to decide which one to keep. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more video. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.